Okay, I remember a story from when I was in college. We were working with Athletes in Action, and we were at a basketball tournament. We were handing out literature on, Athletes in Action and about personal relationship with Jesus Christ. And there was another individual who took an opportunity at that basketball tournament to sort of share his ideas too. And it was stereotypical soapbox preacher, was up on the soapbox and was chanting and preaching fire and brimstone type ideas, and was really turning some people off, and people were becoming really offended by his approach, and they started to associate us with that guy, and people were then offended by what we were doing, and it was at this time one of my friends went and approached the individual and introduced himself, and told him he was out trying to share God's love and God's word with people, and so they were kind of on the same page, and they started talking, and he just asked him, he's like, hey, do you like to fish? And the guy said, yeah, I love to fish. And my friend asked him if he'd ever be interested in going out and going fishing with him someday, and he said yes, and they started talking about the fishing, about going fishing, and he said, okay, what if we were out on the boat and we were fishing, and you were fishing on one side of the boat, I was fishing on the other, and during our fishing experience, I started throwing rocks in the water and causing all this disruption and making a lot of noise, like how would you feel, as you're fishing? And he said, well, that would be crazy, you'd be scaring away all the fish. And he just looked at him and pointed and said, exactly, and walked away. And that guy got it at that time and picked up his stuff and left. And for us as an organization, it really just helped us refocus on why we're doing what we're doing and our approach. And it's just, for me, a story that will never leave my mind, and trying to become fishers of men, being careful not to scare away the fish, but also doing our work to share God's love.